unboxing, review. Here's the ZimAni saw. We don't know what we have. We have boxes inside a box. We have a manual. We definitely need to read it, how to break it in, and so on and so forth. And as for the boxes, it's like this. The guide bar is new. Tandoor, cube. Here. The level before, a domestic company. Friends, don't forget that we have included with the wrenches a powerful wrench, like on Stihl. Let me get my Stihl wrench. Let's compare them now. The Stihl one. Yes, friends. Why am I comparing it with Stihl and the Stihl one? Because ZimAni is an exact copy of Stihl. Model 260, Stihl MS 260. This is ZimAni 260, but they're the same inside and so on. Look, this is the Stihl one. This is ZimAni. Nothing more. That's it. Well, it's welded. I don't really see any difference, so... We're going to use metal stops, although, on the other hand, they get in my way a bit, these metal stops, when I'm transporting them in a boat, in a rubber one, or somewhere else. So, probably, for now we won't install them. Let's see how we manage without them. So here we have a small screwdriver, like this, and a Torx, well, star bits, and most importantly, friends. And a chain like this. And most importantly, it's brand new. And brand new. I wanted something more powerful. I needed... Here it is, the ZimAni MS260 about friends. I love these kinds of videos. I've always wanted to make garage ones. Let me show you such a beauty for those who have a Stihl MS260. This saw... It's the weakest among the professional ones, and at the same time, the most powerful among the non-professional ones. So, what do we see here? This is a high displacement saw. It has 3.5 horsepower. There's a decompressor, because it's already considered powerful. Let me explain, friends, why I use a device like this. Actually, I have a lot of saws. I have some Chinese ones too, and I use them as well. And now let's go. Let me show you. I'll show you. This one. Husqvarna, it's worn out, it's 9 years old, and this is a brand new style, hasn't cut anything yet. MS250. Here they are hanging, well, like, these are my saws, I have more over there, look. John Sayre, Chinese saws, but for now we've got this beauty. The point of the video, friends, is that now I'm going to assemble it and check it. I've already mixed up some gasoline for myself. It's an exact copy. My neighbor has the same saw. Stihl 260, you can compare it later if you want. The plastic, we've already compared the 250 with the 250 here. It's 250 Stihl with 250 PRO ZimAni. Let's look at the bayonet caps, and the covers are a complete copy of Stihl, but it's a good copy, friends. Unlike the 250 model, which is also a pro version. Here we already have the crankcase. Look. The saw is equipped with a decompression valve for easy starting. Well, because it's powerful and a bit hard to start, and So, a red stylish cord. Well, sometimes you don't always have to spend money on some expensive brands that basically aren't worth it. Nowadays, they've left our market, and we have domestic manufacturers now. Yes, it's a complete copy of Stihl, but it's twice as cheap. Let's see how it works. We'll show you. Tomorrow I'll start cutting with it little by little, kind of breaking it in. That's it. Everything is like steel. Everything is completely steel. Here are the chains. This is the kind of chain it has. Damn, even the packaging. Look, it's all ZimAni. You see, you can feel it, right? Brand. Chain. We have number 2, ZimAni, a continuation. Outside, friends, there's a snowstorm, so I climbed up here. Here, the chain is like this. Dad compared these chains and says they're identical to the steel ones. Damn, everything is brand new. Everything, friends. That's how a new friend and helper is born, so to speak, in my adventures. I always have a saw with me. I never mess around with a dead wood or anything like that, but I always have a saw. Somewhere you need to saw through, to clear a path. Sometimes a fallen tree blocks the way. An old tree has fallen. So far I see quality. I have a review. Of the 250 there, my dad and I do a detailed breakdown. And, well, you can see everything there. So, to avoid repeating myself, I won't go into too much detail. Such a beauty. Honestly, I'm really fed up with these styles. You know, it's always steel everywhere, and there are so many fakes. Why do we even need those fakes? Honestly, when I was looking for a Stihl, I almost went crazy with all those fakes. There were just so many of them, guys. They promised that it will be very easy to start up. So, what are we doing now? Now we're filling it with fuel and starting it up. The bar length here is 40 centimeters, just what we need for this. Well, I think this saw might even be too powerful for me, but who knows what tasks I'll be facing in my future adventures and so on. Sometimes you just need a saw. It's more powerful, has 67 links, runs at 14,000 RPM, and weighs, my friends, 4.8, almost 5 kilograms. It's made in Russia, it's a Russian brand, but it's assembled like everything else, like any Stihl, in China, just like your Toyotas and so on. Well, now everything is assembled in China. There's nothing that's assembled for you by the Japanese somewhere else. Basically, I really like it, it's stylish, the saw is stylish, I actually feel sorry for it, I really do. I'll have to take it into the woods. Well, that's just how it is. So let's fill it up with fuel. I need to somehow accept that this is, well, that this saw is going to be, how should I put it? It's dirty, it's a workhorse, just a tool. What can you do? Well, my friends, let's give it a try. The decompression valve is pressed. The first start is with the choke on. I'm not used to steel saws, so my friends, well, I mean, even to ZimAni, so that's why I'm a bit... So that's it. Well, that's it, friends. The baby is working. Everything's great, basically, the decompressor. Well, it only smoked here, in the garage. So, for anyone interested, do you know why I did this? A new topic on the channel. The new topic is domestic chainsaws. Because, as I said, I faced the search for Stihl when I was looking. I bought a Husqvarna, and there is nothing on the Russian market right now. Everyone left, they left, that's how it is. So, we'll do it ourselves, friends, we'll do it ourselves. Tomorrow I'm going to the forest. I'll take it with me, and we'll slowly cut some trash wood, small fallen branches, and try it out. Here's such a beauty, that's all. That's how it goes. Friends, ZimAni is like this. And there are many models.
Muffler. Stainless steel muffler. Friends?
So basically, you can buy things like this, but I'm not recommending them to you. I'm not telling you anything about it. I'm just saying that we'll try it out, see how it works, and prove to ourselves and others whether it's necessary or not.